guys, so this week's box office report has Moana maintaining the number one slot with $26.6 million and over $700 million worldwide. It is the number one movie in the world. I have a feeling it's going to be knocked off pretty soon. We'll get into that in a little bit. But yeah, Moana is still tearing it up. You know, it's holding over from the Thanksgiving holiday and nothing really has come out. We'll get into that also. But yeah, staying number one, doing really well. So yeah, congratulations to The Rock and everyone involved on that one. At number two is Wicked. Another one debuted in November 22nd, right before the Thanksgiving holiday. Did freaking amazing numbers, and it's still doing well, staying strong. $22.5 million domestically. That thing has already grossed 359. I'm pretty sure that's going to be hitting the 400 million mark domestically pretty dang soon. And at number three, with the lowest premiere, the lowest debut for this so-called Sony Spider-Man universe is Kraven. Kraven the Hunter. I feel so horrible. We're going to get into this one for sure. $11 million. This is actually lower than, I want to say this is lower than Morbius and Madam Web, and that is saying something. Unfortunately, this movie had really nothing to offer. And as committed as Aaron Taylor Johnson was to the role, because you can see how committed he was to it, as far as the action sequences, the stunts, and all of that stuff, you know, good for him. The action sequences were absolutely freaking phenomenal. Everything else was just awful. And I just can't say enough that I am so thankful that this little Sonyverse of Spider-Man is done. That is why they're being so careful with Beyond the Spider-Verse, and they're gonna, you know, really, really take care of that property until it's time. Look, overall, it was a failure, sure, but you got some pretty good characters out of it. You got a decent cast. You just got horrible writers. So maybe bring these cast members back, redeem them with some solid writing, and maybe we can still have a decent Sinister Six storyline with Spider-Man. It's so bad. Anyway, yeah, over 3,000 screens on Kraven. That's even worse. But yeah, check out T's video on that subject when it, you know, as far as the Sonyverse. Yeah, and leave a comment below. At number four is Gladiator 2. Hey man, this one's already at 145, but I want to say that it's also over 300 million worldwide. Not too bad for Ridley Scott. I haven't really seen too much of Ridley Scott after, oh my gosh, it wasn't Covenant. Maybe it was Covenant. I can't remember, but either way, Gladiator 2, decent movie, okay. I mean, obviously Denzel's going to kill it in anything that he does. Already nominated for a Golden Globe for it, so congratulations on that. $7.8 million, good for the number 4 spot. And at number 5 is Lord of the Rings animated War of Rohirrim. I don't know what that is. But anyway, I'm not a big Lord of the Rings fan. Just not. But hey, man, 4.6 million. The fans really didn't show up for this. 2,600 screams, and really nobody showed up for it. But hey, the animation is beautiful. The action sequences are bad. It was almost borderline Gareth Edwards and Godzilla, where the fighting's getting good and then it just cuts off and nothing happens. So yeah, horrible, you know, for those action sequences and animation. But you know what? Hey, maybe they ran out of animators. I have no idea. I want to say that they're probably trying to keep the rights to Lord of the Rings as far as Warner Brothers' new line, and they had to make something. Same thing goes for the whole Spider-Verse there for Sony. You know, hey, we have to bring out content. We have to keep going content, throwing anything related to Spider-Man so we can keep the rights. Like, I mean, I don't know. Give us good product though, man. I mean, you're just wasting time. You're wasting money. And yeah, so that's the top 5. We're going to go dud of the week. And again, Joker had it, Venom had it, and now Kraven the Hunter has it. The dud of the week is also, you know what? It wasn't number 1. That's the difference. The other ones were number 1. This one was not. But it's going to get dud of the week anyway. Kraven was absolutely just awful. There's just nothing good about that movie except the action sequences and Aaron Taylor Johnson, you know, trying his best. But just not a fan. Even the post-credit scene was real stupid. So yeah, that's definitely dud of the week. What's up next? Well, you know what? Let's kick off the holiday season because we're going to get some really, really solid punches here. All right. To kick off Thanksgiving, we had 2 heavyweights like Wicked and and Gladiator go at it, right? Was it going to be the next Barbenheimer? Unfortunately, it was not. But you had those two go off. And now this coming week, you're going to have Sonic 3 take on Mufasa the Lion King. There's a lot of different factors in this. One, when it comes to Sonic 3, I'm looking forward to it. Obviously, you're going to have Jim Carrey in dual roles. And anytime you have him in multiple characters, I mean, he's just gold in anything and everything that he does. So you got that. Then you factor in that you have Keanu Reeves as Shadow. Like, come on! It's Keanu freaking Reeves. So I'm really looking forward to Sonic 3. I think this is probably going to be the best of the series, but I don't know. We will see. And The Lion King, there's controversy tied to it, unfortunately. But I really don't see anything, really interesting about it. It's borderline Transformers 1, but you know what? I'd rather see Transformers 1. So we will see how that goes up until Christmas Day when Nosferatu in a complete unknown. The Bob Dylan bio comes out with Timothée Chalamet. So we'll see how that works out. But it's going to be a really interesting holiday season. I'm thinking Nosferatu is really going to surprise a lot of people. So tell me what you think. What movie are you looking forward to? Who's going to win the weekend? Sonic 3 or Lion King Mufasa? Leave in a comment below.